Modified closed course final. David Gordon, Larry Rippenkroger, Ron Mello, all the big guns are ready for what promises to be a thriller. We're ready for the start, and there's the green flag. The Pro Modified closed course final is underway with Larry the Ripper Rippenkroger blasting into the lead.
Mike, he got a super start there. Larry's got a quick trigger finger, and when he gets out in front, he is very difficult to catch. Look him down that back straight.
He's flying right now. You saw him come to the first buoy, and Whitewater was flying everywhere. Mark, I'll tell you, if you don't know what you're doing, you don't belong on this course this afternoon.
Larry doing a body turn around that first buoy, and he's got smooth water in front of him, and that is a great advantage. No Whitewater to contend with, Mike.
Well, he's moving the blue jet ski right through the buoys with all the ease and the strength that's required of jet skiing. Mark, they wear helmets. Why are they wearing these helmets?
Well, normal safety precautions, Mike. If they should fall and get hit by another jet ski, they don't want to rip their ears off, so helmets definitely help. Other safety precautions are, of course, a life jacket, and they wear comfort items such as gloves and wetsuits, and any kind of protection they can get is certainly helpful. There's David Gordon trying to catch up to Larry Rippenkroger. Rippenkroger in the lead, and I believe David Gordon back in second.
Well, Larry Rippenkroger remaining a smooth and consistent lead over the rest of the field here. And there again is log jump number one. Here's number two. See how encounter it? They just glide right over the top. It's a beautiful sight to see. Log jump number three.
Larry Rippenkroger training all year for this one-day event. Machinery running very smoothly. And, you know, I've never seen Larry lose an event once he jumped out into the lead, except if he had machinery difficulty. But here comes David Gordon, racing furiously to catch the Ripper. Gordon is currently running in second. Mike, Gordon was involved in a major pileup with a number of skis in the first lap, which dropped him into ninth place. He's fought back with some incredible racing and has moved himself within striking distance of Rippenkroger, but time is running out.
And time now is to be cautious. Now is not the time to make a mistake as they work their way around the far buoy. Now they encounter the log jumps, and here comes log jump number one. He's up and over, successful. Here comes number two, up and over, successful. One more log jump. Larry Rippenkroger is up, and he's down, Mark. He went underwater, but what a show of strength. Somehow he managed to pull it out. Let's see a replay.
Well, you know, Mike, that's what made Larry Rippenkroger a two-time world champion. And he completely submerges the jet ski. The back of the ski near the pump caught the log jump and forced the nose down into the water. That'll blow your eyelids back if you don't expect it.
Well, Gordon trying to make up some valuable time right now, and here he comes over some of the log jumps, but, whoa, and he almost loses it too, Mark.
He's out of control, but he's regained it right there, and he's got so much throttle, Mike, that it's hard to keep that boat in the water.
Well, we're into the final lap. There's the familiar red, white, and blue, and the number two worn on the back of Larry the Ripper Rippenkroger, one of the many jet skiers that come out of Northern California, specifically Orangevale, just outside of Sacramento, California.
Rippenkroger in excellent physical condition. He runs, he jumps rope, he rides jet skis all year long, and that strength is definitely becoming a factor in this part of the race.
Well, look at the arm strength on him and how he will drop his body into the water, then accelerate out of a turn. It's amazing the upper body strength that these guys use, but nonetheless, Larry's feeling good right now. He knows that victory is not too far away. Larry Rippenkroger will go on to win this race, and Ripper will get the checkered flag in the Pro Modified closed course win, and what an impressive win it was, Mark.
Mike, as he has often done in the past, Larry not only showed championship speed, but also strength and endurance.
And he earned himself the Pro Modified Closed Course Championship, defeating this man, David Gordon, who finished in second. But Gordon needn't feel discouraged. His finish gives him enough points to clinch the World Points title. Let's get to the freestyle competition. Larry the Ripper Rippenkroger, always a man to be reckoned with in the freestyle event. Here we go.
Look at him started off with a log roll. They like to start it off with a wild trick and certainly end it with another outstanding trick. Let's see what he can do in the middle.
Well, Larry told us earlier he's got some tricks up his sleeves. He took the sleeves off his wetsuit, but oh, look at that. He does a 360 spin on top of the jet ski, manages the handlebars, and pulls out of it, Mark. That's amazing.
Judges looking for difficulty of the maneuvers and the execution. Rippenkroger performing flawlessly so far.
And still wears the hat. Never gets the hat wet. Here he goes into a series of spins. Vertical stalls, as we call them, while he's spinning. And look at the arms on this guy. It's all strength, Mark, at this point.
I've been watching Larry for at least 5 or 6 years, Mike, and no two routines are the same. He's always changing them.
Well, he's got a big finish planned, I'm sure, and we're coming to the end of the routine. Makes a hard left turn, and what's going to happen here? He does a flip on the beach. I don't believe it.
Oh, the crowd loved that one, Mike.
Larry Rippenkroger finishes with a flourish. It's his trademark, and I'm not sure if the flip came off exactly as he wished it to, but nonetheless, his routine earned him 42.5 points. Dashing Pat Helfrich's hopes of repeating his champion, but Scott Watkins from Hollywood, Florida, has yet to perform.
Scott Watkins, here performing a bulldog maneuver, is another new face on the tour, Mike. He was an unknown expert racing only in the Florida World Cup last year. His forte is slalom, but he's doing a super job here in the freestyle competition so far.
Well, it's hard enough to ride a jet ski with two hands. You saw him let go of the handlebar and raise his left hand almost in victory, so that gives you some clue. Now he's up on the hood cover.
A lot of balance. Look at that, kicking his left foot off, riding with one hand. He's got to keep that right hand on the handle pole to keep the throttle.
Well, he's maneuvering out of it right now, and I've got a feeling he goes submerged. He's a submarine at one point. He comes out of it. Will he pull it out? Yeah, he does. He powers out of it, Mark.
Surprised a lot of fish on that one, Mike.
Absolutely. Well, a terrific performance by the newcomer from Florida. 44.9 points, Mark. They keep getting better and better.
And now we'll see the best. David Flash Gordon from Wayland, Massachusetts. This guy is really something. Just 21 years old, solid muscle, practices all year long, has to break the ice up in Massachusetts, Mike, in order to go out there and practice. Very smooth transition moves. He makes it look easy. He's a clutch performer, and he's had a chance to watch all these other guys perform their tricks, and he's coming up with something new. Look at that move riding backwards now.
Well, his nickname is Flash, and I'm not sure if it's because he's a great jet skier or because he wears his hot pink wetsuit. Nonetheless, it's David Flash Gordon on the course right now in the freestyle competition.
Look at this one-hand 360-degree turn. Very smooth and fluid.
David Flash Gordon coming into the final moments now of his routine, and he goes up. He goes under the log, Mark. That's unbelievable. Well, he's a very happy man. Why is he so happy? He knows that he has clinched the victory, as evidenced by that explosive enthusiasm. His execution of the tricks was nearly flawless, topped off by that incredible submarine dive under the log jump. Mark, he's one of the few competitors who has seen that jump from above and below.
And the judges reward his efforts with an incredible 48.7. Almost a perfect score and the highest score ever achieved in World Finals freestyle competition.